everyone. How you doing today? I hope you're all well. Today we're going to be reading from r/entitled people. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And without further ado, let's get started, shall we? My pregnant ex keeps trying to move into my apartment. This is not my story. This is my friend's story that I'm posting for him because he does not have a Reddit and wants people to hear about this. Also, for convenience, I'm going to write this in the first person POV because pronouns are hard to keep up with. Everything here is approved by my friend. So I, 21 male, have an ex, Angelica, 20 female. Angelica and I have an on and off relationship since we were about 15, but got serious when COVID hit, and I had to move back to my hometown. We got an apartment together, and very soon after, she started spending a lot of time with her cousin. Long story short, she's boning her cousin. We break up. We've been broken up 9 months at this point. For 7 of those months, her phone has been on my phone bill, and she owes me over $500. Fine, whatever. I'll never see that $500 and she always makes excuses to pay me back. That's life. My own fault for letting her use me as a cash cow. She also took my car when we broke up and I let her because I was too afraid she would try to take my apartment too. Anyways, it's 9 months past our breakup. I get a message. Hey, I'm pregnant. I'm on my way home I'm on my way home from work, so I don't respond. That is 9 months past being my problem. It's not my baby. She messages me again. My boyfriend, the one she cheated on me with, also known as her fucking cousin, and I have nowhere to stay. Still 9 months past my problem. Angelica has never worked a day in her life. She lives off the disability check from her boyfriend and spends it 99% on weed and fast food. She never paid rent and is documented to never pay rent. Anyway, she tells me, my name's still on the lease. We're going to move in September. And I tell her, your name is not on the lease. It was renewed last month and I took your name off. I'm sorry. And then she messages me back calling me an a-hole and saying she's moving in because she has nowhere for her baby and 3 dogs to stay. Mind you, my apartment's more like a studio and barely fits me, let alone 2 other people and 3 dogs. I tell her it's not happening. I'm moving out of town soon anyway. Also, come pick up her stuff that she left at my apartment for 9 months. She says no, and if I throw it away, she's going to press charges. I tell her it doesn't matter, because when I move, I'm throwing it away. She later called my landlord and told him I was planning to move out. I got upset at her for this, and I ran the numbers on the car. It's still in my name. Get the car out of my name now, or I'm repossessing it, or she can leave me the F alone. She started bawling on a call, asking how I could do that to her and her unborn child, and I was condemning her and her child to be homeless. She also still has a gun in my name. Side note, that's a big no-no. Anyway, back to the story. That I told her to give back, or I'm calling the cops. I'm really considering repossessing her car since it was mine from the start, and it's still in my name. She doesn't deserve to get a free car handed to her. She really needs to wake up. She keeps saying she needs a place to stay. I'm ruining her and her baby's life. It's literally my apartment that she never once paid rent on. I don't know how she thinks she's entitled to just live in my apartment with the guy she cheated on me with and 3 dogs. I hope the baby ends up okay. It's not his fault. The mother is a spoiled brat, but I also hope being homeless and carless wakes her the hell up. Tiny update. My friend said his ex is coming to pick up her crud tomorrow and return the gun. If he gets shot, I'll let you guys know, I guess. Another update. Her and her boyfriend, fake cousin, came to my friend's apartment and returned the gun and picked up her stuff. Boyfriend then proceeded to wave his own gun around and demand to be put back on the lease. That's not how that works. My friend called the cops and they booked it out of there before the cops arrived. I'm not sure about the rest. Alright, final update. Phone is not on the phone bill. Her stuff is out of the apartment. His gun is returned. Dog is in his possession. Still no car though. He said it's not worth it at this point. And my friend asked for no charges, so I doubt anything will happen. He said he's cutting her out of his life. No contact. I'm personally upset about the car, but nothing to do about it now, I guess. Crazy camp counselor grabbed a kid. Gets nuclear justice. Not sure if this fits, but I think you guys will like it. Okay, so about 4 years ago, I went to my local swimming pool for a summer camp that my parents had signed me up for. It was one of those camps where you go to get this worthless ribbon that says, you can swim, but we had other activities heaped onto the schedule as well. The camp counselor I mentioned we will call Hulk. Hulk was large, strong, and a complete douche. Another important character is my fast friend and the victim. Let's call him Ezekiel. Now, Hulk was a jerk from the get-go. He ignored the kids until they obstructed his Reddit reading, at which point he would use kicking and screaming to get his way. I'm pretty sure he wasn't bothered by the other counselors thanks to his dreadful reputation. Ezekiel and I bonded over another lesser, level 1 douche, who is irrelevant to this story, so will not be granted a name, not paying attention to the level 50 boss right in front of us. Hulk started his career by ending all the creations and ideas of the campers with his fist. He would destroy anything he didn't like. That was Monday, Tuesday, and the first half of Wednesday. It was lunch, and as is tradition, 32 11-year-olds marched down to the scorching battlefield known to all of us as the playground. Well, mostly. The menace stopped Ezekiel, and what happened next was pure chaos. Hulk. Ezekiel. Yes?
Do you know what you just did, you little poo?
What?
Do you sheet? You didn't walk in a single straight file line.
Wait, what? But
Enough! You can't talk back to me like that! You are banned from swimming here ever again!
He did not have that authority, by the way. Ezekiel begins to cry, and at that point, Hulk slaps him hard, and he falls to the ground. Hulk, donning his signature poop-eating grin, left to the bencher, leaving a trail of smug odor trailing behind. I help Ezekiel up and to the park about an hour later. It's time to swim. But as Ezekiel tries to don his water shorts, the green mean jackass machine approaches and reminds Ezekiel he can't swim. He begins crying again, but judging by the situation, I would be there too if I tried to help. I slipped out of that hellscape and into the scorching hot water, with flaming clothing bombs littering the wasteland. I'm not sure what happened next, but by judging by Ezekiel's black eye, it was not good. Friday, aka D-Day, it started by Hulk's pulling the same bull on me that he did with Ezekiel. He didn't even change lines. It's like he rehearsed for this. But not all is lost, for your humble narrator, for another counselor came in and stopped the punishment. But the best yet was to come. We were swimming about as usual when I noticed Hulk sneaking up on Ezekiel. Wait, wasn't he banned? I crept closer as Hulk demanded he leave. Instead of relenting, Ezekiel's response was a firm no. This made Hulk real mad. Really, really mad. To our horror, he grabbed Ezekiel's collarbone and lifted him in the air. Ezekiel thrashed about trying to get oxygen into his lungs when Hulk smashed the child into the stone pillar adjacent. I can't remember the rest, but I can tell you the karma. 2 years of jail time, $20,000 fine, and a ban from employment in that city again. By that rule, he would have to sell his house, drive 400 miles to the next city, and somehow find a life for himself with a red flag of blood on his resume. Thanks for reading. Sorry the spelling mistakes makes it hard to be writing.
I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, it helps the channel a lot. See you next time.